I've been watching you for like a year and a half now. And thanks to one of my followers who gave me the anonymous tip about what you've been doing for these past 8 years, we can now put it out there in the open. You owe every single person who cried over you and who wondered what really happened to you. See, right now you're playing an innocent role. You got everybody on your side, but after this video is over and done with, people are going to come to your page and they are going to ask you, why'd you do it? We're not listening to Jedediah Brown, and we're not listening to Teresa Martin. They are both characters in the game, just like you. All you BLM victims always think this day is not going to come. But if I expose them, you're not an anomaly, sweetheart. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a good look at Jada the Technician Davis, a young aspiring female boxer who's up and coming in the business. And Jada, would you like me to call you by your first character name or your second character name? You know what? It really doesn't matter, because over here I teach everybody something called gematria. And baby girl, your name is heavily numerically coded. So I don't know if you know or not, but it's not about to look that good for you. As a matter of fact, these are some punches that Floyd Mayweather Sr. could never prepare you for. It's up from here. Time to stop running. So let me get this straight. Somebody commented under one of your posts saying, you look like Kenneka Jenkins too. And your response to that was, yeah, that is kind of crazy because we look identical. It looked like we used to wear the same clothes, the same style and dress. And both of our birthdays fall on the 27th. We're both the age of 19. And here's the cherry on top. You said your maiden name, your last name used to be Jenkins as well before you changed it to Davis. You know, there's something, that my people do in the DC, Maryland area where we can smell it from a mile away, right? In a land full of fast talkers, you got to be on your shit or they gonna get your together. And I'm just saying to you right now that I'm not going for the book. On TikTok, you call yourself the boxer. The boxer matches the name Kenneka in a reverse reduction. Same cipher. Knowing what y'all know about Kenneka and this hotel freezer, I want y'all to listen very carefully to this video that I'm about to play.
Said, okay, I'll give away my car. Had me use the $500 to go to Texas. Majority of my airplane ticket took up most of the money, so I had a couple of dollars left. And I went through 5 days of hell, like out there. I was outside in the cold. I didn't have nowhere to go. I was like crying and stuff. I was just going through it. And then God said I'm allowed to go back home to Virginia.
You were out in the cold for 5 whole days. I bet it was the same temperature as a hotel freezer. And to make matters worse, I come across this video of Clarissa Shields calling you schizophrenic and bipolar, as if I wasn't already trying to prove that you had played another character that was found in a freezer. I see what you did there. Bipolar, freezer. So I scroll down to the first video that you have on TikTok, and that caption says Part 46. 46 is a Chicago number. Not only that, you did this on 82 date numerology. 10 plus 29 plus 20 plus 23 equals 82. Kenneka Jenkins equals 82. Y'all want to know why they call her the technician? It's because from the anniversary of Kenneka's alleged death all the way until when she made that first post, that is a total of 7 weeks, 0 days. That also translates to 1 month and 19 days. If you look at the name, the technician, that equals 119 and 70. Numbers do not lie. Let's not forget why I had to create this part two, because Kenneka's mother recently came out and said that she received 3.7 mil to keep her mouth shut about this case. Here's the problem that I have with this, sweetheart Jada. Your name numerically aligns with this money. No matter if you say 3.7 M or 3.7 million, it all points back to you. And as far as this guy Jedediah Brown is concerned, you know, the one that's going back and forth with Kenneka mother, pack that the fuck up too. He ain't no good guy. You can see it in his name who he works for. He was cooked before the food was done. Pack his the fuck up. Fake Chicago activist. Who is this? Nobody knows. But you know now. Of course I checked out your boxing profile. And it says that you started your boxing career in 2017. Kenneka allegedly passed in the year of 2017. And it says that you're ranked number 19th. Kenneka allegedly passed at the age of 19. Baby girl, they got it all mapped out for you. You the church girl character that lost the house, you lost the car, and now you're battling your way up through the boxing rankings, and you're getting trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. You got your beef with Clarissa Shields. You are way more plugged in than the law should allow. But they're about to give you your come up for the wonderful job that you did on your first character, making fools out of the whole world, thinking that you was lost in a freezer. But you need to ask a few people about me. How about you ask DDG who I am? How about you ask Steven Jackson who I am? Because they had to find out the hard way. And you are not exempt. You broke a lot of hearts. And my people are going to come to your page. Random people are going to come to your page and asking you why you did it. What deal did you take? But this is the age of Aquarius. All of this got to come out. My name is BY is real. I don't do conspiracies. I do real ass information. And as always,
men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
I think it's very disgusting that he brought up Clarissa. This girl that lied on my name, you are in agreement with her calling me bipolar, schizophrenic, and all that other stuff. When you are so stupid, you don't even know that Clarissa knows she's dead wrong for what she has done. And I've already talked about that several times. But she took that moment and twisted and lied and didn't tell what really happened as far as me going through a major depression disorder and suffering with anxiety attacks because I got raped a week before my birthday. Full-blown virgin, by the way, never did anything. So imagine how traumatic that is for me. At that time, I had to go through that. Couldn't tell nobody about it because you got narcissistic parents that think they know everything and got this religious act going on for them. So I had to suffer in silence when it came to that. And instead of staying and suffering in that, I decided to go get help. And my papers definitely said major depression disorder. Suffer from anxiety attacks. Had to take Lexapro. Had to take other antidepressants. You don't know what I've been through. And yet you're being sick and disgusting. But again, it's protect black women, but y'all entertain mess like this. You can go watch the next video.